An enraging inquiry. A young man was sitting in front of his house, reading the newspaper. His father, a very old man, was seated nearby, looking at the garden. He had started to lose his memory and the abilities of sight and hearing. Suddenly, a bird arrived and sat on a short tree. The father asked, "Son, what is that?" The son looked at it and replied, "It is a crow." The father repeated his question, "What is that?" The son thought that his father had not heard his answer and so repeated, in a loud tone, "It is a crow." The old man repeated the same question again. The son frowned angrily. He repeated his answer, more loudly. Then the father asked again, "What is that?" The young man shouted at the top of his voice, "Can't you understand? How many times have I told you? It is only a crow." With these words, the furious son rose from his chair, threw the paper to the ground violently and rushed into the house in an uncontrollable rage. The old man sat there for some more time and returned to his room with shaking legs. He opened his old trunk and found his old diary where he used to record every incident of his life. He slowly turned the pages and reached the page which recounted the day when he celebrated the 3rd birthday of his son. He stared at the page and tears rolled down his wrinkled cheeks. He sat in that posture for a long time. Later, when his son came in search of him, he saw the open diary and his father in a pensive mood. Out of curiosity, he read the open page of the old diary. It read thus: "Today, we celebrated the 3rd birthday of my dear son. After the noon meals, I sat in the courtyard bearing him on my lap. Suddenly, a crow flew in and sat near us. My son asked me eagerly, 'What is that, Daddy?' I answered him, 'It is a crow, my dear.' He repeated the question at least 20 times, and every time I gave the same answer, hugging him tightly every time I answered his innocent query. His repeated inquiries did not anger me. It made me love him more and more. It gave me satisfaction and joy to be able to answer his innocent inquiries again and again." Reading this account of his own innocent inquiries, and the patient and affectionate replies and reactions of his father, the young man felt ashamed of his ruthless reaction to his father's questions. He knelt down at his father's legs and cried in deep sorrow, begging his pardon again and again. All religions teach us to respect and love our parents. The innocent inquiries, comments, remarks or requests of our aged parents should not infuriate us. The Old Testament of the Bible prescribes the following in the 10 Commandments of God: "Respect your father and your mother, so that you may live a long time in the land that I am giving you."